BKB, they can never kill him. They can never catch him, at least. Comparative on the other side, you know, you got Center Stomp, Dream Coil, Arrow. They have multiple ways to hold the enemies in place and make it pretty obnoxious to deal with him.
They do have saves though, right? You're gonna have the Shadow Demon. You're gonna have his Shard. Even the bolts to some extent and the auras are a pseudo save.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it can go either way pretty easily, but that's the cop out that we can use.
Definitely can.
Shopify, of course, are the better team. That's on paper, without a doubt, they are the better team, the better lineup. However, I like the draft of GRIN a little bit more. So I don't
I
know
mean,
if I
they
like it enough to offset the
30 seconds
you
to
know
battle.
advantage how good Shopify is. Granted, I haven't seen Shopify play yet, so
yeah,
this new version might be good. Might be hit, might be a miss.
I did see a couple of games from them. They ended up in the upper bracket, the lower bracket final for the Batboon Dacia Belgrade qualifiers. They lost 2-1 to Waska, which is a very strong team, not gonna lie, but they're not playing with Parker anymore, so you could argue that they are a bit weaker. But you know, it is the first tournament that they play. They have a fair amount of new players. Like when you look at the old Shopify, it's literally only Yopaj that remain, right? So
And
this
Scam.
team might need a couple of... Oh, true. Might need a couple of weeks of screaming and fine-tuning to get to the highest level they can achieve. I would say that this is a team that actually... Oh, what?
Yep.
Yamato?
Gets stunned up right there. Body blocked as well.
That is...
Good start of the lane. Has another unstable concoction. These
Oh,
body
no.
blocks from Monkeys Forever are nuts.
Oh.
He's actually very tanky as well with the item build that he went for on the Alchemist, and he just gets perfectly blocked by Monkeys Forever.
Yeah. 4 gloves of strength, so all of that strength becomes move speed. Just very quick on his feet.
It's still weird that Center doesn't have to buy boots. I'm actually always surprised that they go for tangos, considering like base HP regen's already essentially a tango on the hero.
Yeah.
Base.
It's kind of funny. I have seen like 1 or 2 centers going for the other facet, but it's mainly when you have like a Snapfire, so you can burst people down in general. This is just... It just feels so good, right?
Oh, Boris bottom lane. The Weaver gets taken down. Disruption and Whirling Death Timber Chain was enough to get the kill secured on the Weaver. And that's the big problem as well for a level 1 Weaver. For lower levels in Shikuchi. If you get disrupted while you're Shikuchiing, you're dead.
True. That is very true. You gotta be very careful with how much you pressure in those early levels. And yeah, that's what the Timbersaw can do in this lane. Oh my lord. You can probably skip reactive armor and just try to play the burst game. Because at the end of the day, that is the weakness of the Weaver as well. Very squishy even with that bracer.
That's hero that tends to get like Lincolns and BKB most games. Just if they ever go for that build, it's either that or they go full glass cannon and just try and rush you, kill you in one fell swoop. But this sort of game, I think, especially the Link, like you might not need. I don't think you need BKB this game, but Lincoln's is really important to have
against that Kunkka. That's really...
Kunkka, Disruption, Unstable Concoction. Like almost every single control they have is literally single target.
I guess we didn't talk about this, right? Mid Kunkka, we talked about Yopaj. That is... I've cast maybe 12 Kunkka games in the last 2 weeks, and I have not seen a single mid Kunkka. So, very curious to see how
I've seen a couple. Look at that facet he's got. He's got the High Tide.
In the mid lane, it's okay.
It's still
he might just be dead. He took 3 tower hits.
He has a bottle, so he's just like trying to relax, I guess, annoy MTD a little bit.
Good dodge.
I mean, X marks the spot facet is just so much better. It just gives you ghost ship buff for your allies on X mark. That's like,
Yeah,
how is that even a question?
Like when you're playing mid though, like maybe you want to make an argument for getting the Tidebringer facet talent level 10. But if you're not, the X marks the spot boost speed is so good too. Like you can do so much with it. It really surprises me that people underrate that facet so much.
They underrate that and they overrate the Aghanim Scepter, in my opinion.
Yeah. Don't even get me started on the Aghanim Scepter.
It's cool, but it's not that good.
It's just a shadow of the old eggs, right? That one was.
Yeah. But that one was too broken, especially with Bloodstone. That you could not do anything in a team fight. It was very cool though.
Yeah, and it was
Visually.
too dumb, right? It kind of reminds me of good
Disruption,
save, but
and they finish him off. Timber Chain to the side, but Geminate attack comes in from Boys. He has 4 Shadow Poison stacks. That makes it 5. Blown up by Hellscream, taken down by the Shadow Demon as a trade. So honestly, it's not that bad. MTD almost dies to Yopaj in mid, who is aggressively hunting for the kill. Has the Torrent. There is a dodge with the phase shift, but that was a complete whiff off the mark. Topside, they in the meantime lose Skem to the Centaur plus Mirana combo. He doesn't even have arrow yet, but that's also, you know, hoof stomp, arrow, nasty. Monkeys Forever already has 3 bracers.
Despite all of that, though, the Alk still getting pretty decent farm. Everyone really on the side of Shopify having a free game, so it is on our boys here from the Radiant to really try and put an end to that, because the Weaver cannot stay in the lane. The burst damage of Materasu is just too strong.
Especially once level 6 gets reached. You throw out the Chakram as well, so you get the Chakram, Timber Chain, Chakram damage. Weaver's dead, just straight up from that.
Yeah. And if you just have 2 OT because of a disruption and a 7-second cooldown spell, you're not gonna be happy, as the rune is actually picked by Yopaj.
Yopaj started off the lane a little bit weaker, but definitely ahead right now. Top lane, there's going to be a move onto Monkeys Forever with the Ghost Ship. Amplify damage. X Mark, Ghost Ship, Control, Stun, Lock. Phoenix tries to help out what little he can, but they find the kill onto Monkeys Forever. Yopaj feeling very ballsy right now, chasing in after the Phoenix, but Nuku Mati coming in to defend. Yeah. Yopaj, like, it looked like he had a rough time in the mid lane, but he is so far ahead of MTD.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a tough lane. You can try your best to, like, dodge the Tidebringer, but the Kunkka can also just mess up with the attack animation, and it's not an easy lane for any range hero. And because you don't get the rune on the puck, you're kind of forced to just, deal with the wave, repeat. There's not much to be done at the moment.
Weaver forced to jungle, as you mentioned. He does almost have the Falcon Blade done, an item we barely get to see these days.
True. Only, I guess,
I mean, because Lina doesn't get played that much.
Yeah, Lina or Gyra, right?
Yeah, but they don't get picked. I mean, they got picked at TI, but like that's rarely. Watson, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, Boris.
Boris.
Yep. Nice catch coming out there from Mangekyu or Amaterasu, or, you know, he's got like 17 names.
Well, it is, can't really get the Amaterasu off without the Mangekyu, so it does make sense.
I have no idea what that even means.
Oh, you definitely know what you're a freaking weeb. Don't you dare pretend you don't know what I'm talking about.
Never heard of it.
Okay, yeah. The chat knows. The chat knows you're a dirty weeb. You're not gonna be able to hide.
I'm actually just like currently just Googling what it is. I have no... Is it Goddess of the Sun?
No. In Naruto, you need like this
I've never watched
eye
Naruto.
thing. You're stupid then.
I have not watched Bleach. I have not watched Naruto. I have not watched Dragon Ball Z. I've watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball GT.
And are you proud of that?
I mean, I've seen Dragon Ball Z abridged, so I've sort of seen Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that's the better version for sure. No one should watch Dragon Ball Z in 2024. It's just unbearable. So slow.
I actually loved Dragon Ball GT.
I liked it
And
too.
that's,
I mean, I was a kid, but
yeah,
I don't get the hate.
I love, especially Super Saiyan 4. Like
Yeah.
Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. That form is so cool compared to like Super Saiyan 3 or Super Saiyan God of the new one.
Yeah, like there's the blue hair and the
I have blue
don't
hair.
even know.
I'm amazing. And then he goes into Ultra Instinct and then I'm silver. Nothing changed. Nothing.
And then Vegeta has the same color hair, but it's something else. It's what's the name? It's like Angry Instinct or something. Like there's just a different name.
Because they have to make Goku look like superior and stuff, but still make Vegeta be relevant.
Yeah. Well, speaking of irrelevant, so far, this Centaur not really able to contribute, but he's gonna get his 6 right now, so can press R and help his boys.
Well, currently it is indeed looking not too shabby here for the side of Shopify Rebellion. Yamato top net with, it is an Alchemist, but still Shopify top net with Amaterasu second, Yopaj third, all 3 cores at the top. They will lose Hellscream in mid, but that's a sacrifice that the rest of the Shopify cores are willing to make.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest problem that I see. Like, you get first blood on the Alp with this Centaur Marana lane, and like you're this far behind. It kind of feels weird that they were not able to pressure as much. This is already super close Radiance. In fact, this Puck could be in trouble here. Has the silence away, but Torrent
to lift up, he's gonna get the jump back. They still don't have level 6 on Phoenix. He's very close in case they want to go for a team fight on the Radiant side.
Yeah, that is the one thing they don't really have an answer for, is the Phoenix. Only the Enchantress really has the reach.
And the Alchemist with the Chemical Rage has the attack speed.
But you either killed, like if you're not on top of the egg instantly, you're gonna be slowed down, right? It's not straightforward to hit the egg. But you can get Orchid and maybe solo kill the Phoenix before the fight starts.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely plenty of tools you can use.
Dire stacks.
Nice. Yeah, that's what you always love to see. That's one of the things that, in mid, Dream Coil onto the Kunkka. He is very tanky. Scam is also rotating in. X mark onto the Phoenix. Has the egg that he can still drop if need be. But we'll be fine. Scam, by the way, went for 3 points in Enchant and 3 points in Impetus. It's long been coming that I've seen an Enchantress without the Nature's Attendance. It's kind of insane that you don't even see a point.
Normal distribution meme, you know? It's like Herald player going for this build. And then in the middle you have to account for the dispels and the healing so you can get the best distribution. And then you have rank 2. Just, I need more damage.
I mean, he wants his creeps because obviously that's what he prefers in Dota. But 3 points in Impetus is kind of a wild move. Though if you don't actually are put into that much trouble. He's only died a singular time.
No, the crazy part is he went for this build and he actually has overprotected Wisps as his facet. That is to me the crazy part, actually.
Oh, big jump comes in. Yopaj. He has X mark, but he's looking for anyone else but the Puck.
Doesn't get it.
Nukumati, X mark. He's going to get controlled, and that should be a quick kill. Ghost ship connects. Kill gets secured. Amaterasu TP through. He's going for Monkeys Forever. They know that there is no Stampede available. Find themselves a second kill. Amaterasu yoinks that one right in front of his Alchemist. You know, gotta show who's the superior one in the team.
And they're gonna steal the stacks on the left side with the Timber Saw. Not really anything that they can do. They're gonna TP them Rana, but most of the creeps are already gone, and there's still some backup here from Shopify.
Ooh, arrow does get hit by the arrow. Dream Coil, they have the egg. He does do a lot of damage, but he is going to get taken down. They find the Timber Saw, which is a nice kill, but in the meantime, Alchemist is 200 gold away from his Radiance, which is a decent... It's not the fastest timing, but it's a very decent timing.
I mean, he joined a lot of fights, right? He wasn't really free farming. And it also means that they can pressure this mid tower here because they know Egg is on cooldown.
And Scam, he's got 4 points in impetus now.
Huh.
I'm a right-click support. Oh, walks right into the arrow there, but the disruption save should keep him alive. Or does it? Monkeys Forever going in for the fight. Does take a lot of damage here, Yopaj. Looking for an X mark. That's the Phoenix. No egg, no chance. No Phoenix.
4k goal lead. Orchid already done for Yopaj. That is really how he can counter the puck, but this time around, doesn't get the kill.
The puck needs to be very careful going forward. Silence comes out. They're going to try and chase him down. Disseminate comes out. The control onto MTD. Blow him up. Take him down. Go for the tier 1 tower mid. And they're grouping up nicely together.
And they found some giant stacks on the left side on the Radiant Triangle. So they can actually transition to that side. I mean, not giants, only 2 stack, but can probably steal that if you want to.
Have you seen that ancient granite golem? That thing is huge.
It is. It is definitely on steroids.
You know what I really always get annoyed by? When pro players change their name. Tomato. No, he's Yamato. It's very confusing to me.
Really change it?
I mean, yes, because otherwise it wouldn't show right here, because this means he needed to change it on the Dota2 official website.
Maybe playing too much Deadlock then.
God, you can't play enough Deadlock. It's amazing.
It's a really good game. You think we might see a Dota player trying to transition? Or...
No, Dota players can't aim.
Oh, like let's say someone like let's say who's like a streamer that played competitively.
Yeah, but those are normally too old. Like,
I mean, we don't know how it's gonna work for Deadlock.
Shooters are a young man
shooter. It is not a shooter.
It isn't, but it is. Like, if you hit everything on the enemy's head, it's a definite shooter. They die.
Like the Weaver here, but does get the time lapse.
He doesn't die. He gets away, stays alive with the time lapse, but they are 8k behind. Granted, it's an Alchemist game, but it's not going to become any easier just yet. It's going to take a while before they start to falter on the Shopify side.
7k goal lead. Stun actually finds the Marana. TP cancel.
Phoenix, Orchid silence. Lift him up. He has the egg. Could pop it, but there's no rotation to try and help out. Topside, Yopaj is here. He's got the X marks, waiting for a catch onto Monkeys Forever. He's going to jungle up, and he's going to get spotted. There's the Timber Saw joining the fun. Monkeys Forever lifted up in the sky. Timber Saw, actually, Timber Saw's TP got cancelled with the Dream Coil in mid. Shadow Poison, try and keep him alive with the disruption. They will not. Amaterasu will falter, and the center gets the Stampede off so they can try and disengage. Nice stun onto MTD. Doesn't last long enough. He jumps back. Almost dies right there. And Enchantress damage coming in heavy.
Yeah, has the drums as well. Gotta be careful about scam this game.
Radiant are scanning.
I mean, this Weaver only has the Maelstrom. Struggling greatly. Couldn't even join a single fight just yet. 1-3-1 for Boris.
Yeah, he needs to get Gleipnir before he can really do anything. But even then, you're just going to be farming most of the game.
Yeah.
Tower is under attack.
Gonna need... I think this is a game... Like, he will need a BKB, right? I think the Linken's is way too greedy considering the state of things.
Dire's bottom tower
Yep.
is under attack.
Your scepter done, at least for MTD, so the Orchid is not that much of a problem anymore.
Yeah, that's true. And also the X mark. I mean, it wasn't a problem, but now it's even less.
Yeah, exactly. Could eventually upgrade that to the big EU scepter, but that's gonna take
Yeah, that's a 6 item. Yeah.
maybe 5th, but yeah, probably gonna go like Blink, Octarine, the build I've seen a lot.
Yeah, Shard, Octarine.
Volcarino.
No, actually, it's probably Blink, Parasma, Blink,
true.
Shard, Parasma. That's what they kind of all go for. Yo, Pudge. X-Mark, go ship, onto the Phoenix, take him down. The Orchid damage is going to be enough. Chasing on towards MTD.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Tier 2 tower,
Have
bottom lane,
vision
then
of
gets
the
secured.
Komati though.
Structures are fortified.
Monkeys is actually stuck.
Oh. Oh no.
Radiant's bottom
Hellscream,
tower
just one random Shadow Poison.
Radiant's
One
bottom
random
tower
Shadow
has
Poison.
fallen.
He's
He
too
doesn't have
big.
Quelling Blade.
Doesn't fit
Okay.
there. Yeah, should be fine.
Horseman too
Are
fat.
scanning.
Timbersaw also. Kaya done. Pipe as well. So, very tanky. Damage output, they actually only have magic damage.
On Shopify, you mean?
On, no, on Grim.
Yeah. True.
Like, Shopify has a lot of pure damage. And physical and magic. They have everything.
They really do. Really
They actually
good
have a
mix.
lot of pure damage between the Enchantress and the Alchemist. Sorry, the Timbersaw.
Very true.
Phoenix.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, this is pretty scary. Boris trying to cut the creep wave. They fortify the creeps as well to just delay it a little bit longer.
Shopify looking sharp, you know, that's kind of how I expected this game to look like. Just a lot of pressure, just really abusing their experience, their skill, and their drafting. I think their drafting definitely looked a bit better. Tormentor still... Oh, Scam. So happy.
Yeah, the Enchantress now has more damage. It's going for the Dragonlance next. He also went for full power tread, so definite extra core for the team in case things go awry.
They control the triangle. They control everything. They even have a catapult wave. Maybe we could
Dire's
see
bottom tower is under
Shopify
attack.
actually poking a little bit, forcing the defense.
Yamato just pushing forward.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, they're taking a lot of damage on the top tier 2, and looks like they can't
They're not
really do
even in
anything
the
about
area.
it. Okay, looks like Shopify is not gonna force it too much. They get the wisdom room, they're fine with that.
A double wisdom. Yo, Pudge closing in on his BKB. Scam in the front. That smoke gank of Grim not going to result into anything. Nukumati just showed himself. He actually has a Dragonlance shard. That's his build that's at this point.
And he has a
Hi,
growth
I'm
ball,
a support,
so
by the way.
just your standard 850 attack range Murana.
Classic. Absolutely
Dire's bottom
classic.
tower is under attack.
Yamato, what's he going for next? AC, Abyssal afterwards. Yeah, they're just getting free roam time. Yamato spots up Monkeys Forever, who has already used his blink on the top end. That's going to be the Murana.
Free tower?
They're just not going to fight. And to be fair, they shouldn't.
Yeah, it's very scary.
Has fallen.
MTD on the top side playing with fire. But
Oh, Yamato going in. He lost a lot of HP there. He's actually in a little bit of trouble. Center Stampede. They're not going to be able to hold on to him. With the Dream Coil, maybe MTD does have a two-man catch coming in. Go ship in response onto the Phoenix. No egg. coming in. Disruption save to try and keep himself alive for a little bit longer. Hellscream dropping low. Boris will be able to finish him off. Has 3 Shadow Poison stacks, so needs to be a bit careful. And we'll get the time lapse off, but they had Torrent connection. Boris
Orchid.
is silenced up, has a magic wand, is going to dodge some of the spells, will be able to disengage, stun slightly. Oh!
What?
His pathing goes a little bit whoopsie daisy, tries to juke them out. But they know exactly where he's headed.
The dust did wear off, so he's actually fine.
Okay, that was
really
very
weird. Like,
interesting.
I don't even know how he survived after that pathing, but... okay.
Yeah, it looked like they had him dead to rights, but I guess he is a little bit too slippery.
Very slippery. All of these arachnids are hard to catch. I mean, nothing too big really showing up for their heroes. The center doesn't even have a pipe. The puck is going indeed for the Plasma. And Weaver actually had to stop for BKB before Gleipnir, so... The catch and the damage still lacking on the side of the Radiant.
Yeah, it's going to take a while before Puck gets Dream Coil, pierces debuff immunity. They're actually heading into the pit right now. Because it did show that the Alchemist can die. He only has 2k HP, which, considering this patch, is nothing.
Yeah, like he doesn't buy any strength items, right? BKB is the only thing.
He's got less HP. Oh no, he's just got... Okay, now that he swapped out the Soul Ring, he actually has less HP than a Shadow Demon.
What the hell? And I mean, Solar Crest is so deceiving, right? 200 health. Definitely. And he has 2.6 strength gain. Like, he looks so weak, but he has a sleeper build. Yeah, exactly. It's insane for a...
No. You're saying he looks weak. Have you ever looked up to Shadow Demon closely? Dude's got 6 packs ripped to the max. He's even got extra arms just for the lifting. Dude's a baller.
He's a demon, though. He doesn't even need to be all that jacked.
You know, demons gotta dress to impress.
Well, they did take the tier 2. Only tier 2 mage is up. I think the problem for Shopify is actually closing this game out, right? You kind of need to kill 2-3 heroes to be able to hit structures. It's not very easy to go high ground. Fire spirits, just center sitting in front of your tower.
Oh yeah, no. By a long shot, this game is not easy in the slightest. It's honestly one of the more tougher ones to push high ground. Yamato gets a nice stun. Phoenix is in a good position to get a full good egg, but that is a perfect drag back, and they do lose the Phoenix. Now, okay, now it's easy to push high ground if they lose the Phoenix. Actually, don't have any creeps, so the fortification is coming in soon.
Yeah, the puck did cut the wave, so they're gonna get a tower, but you probably need to gather in the mid lane to... oh, another creep cutting there. The shard.
Oh, MTD. Sneaky beaky. Can he get away? Is elusive. Is he elusive enough? Dream Coil holds them in place. There's Skem chasing, coming in for the puck. But
Weaver cut the wave again?
Yeah, Weaver cuts it. Bottom lane. Puck is immediately heading that direction to cut a second set of creeps.
That's so annoying. And he's gonna have U-Scepter again, so the Orchid, Yopaj might not be able to kill him. Gets the Orchid.
Aggressive Yules on the run. Weaver's just... Like, this is really annoying. They have terrible heroes to try and defend against it. Oh, there should be a kill onto Monkeys Forever. And in the meantime, the puck is just continuing. Look, oh no, he's not. I thought he was going to go for another creep wave. And then TP out, but...
surprised he didn't.
Center actually got out.
Yeah, I guess maybe he thought there could be vision there, so doesn't want to force things that much. I mean, the Aegis, they wasted like 3 minutes of Aegis, basically. Just really impressive coordination in cutting the waves.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm in general impressed with the so far with Grim. Like, they're behind and it's getting out of control because, of course, you're up against an Alchemist kind of game. But Weaver's second in net worth. Like, he caught up nicely. Is going... What's he building?
That's an MTB, I guess.
Oh, no. Full Daedalus is almost done.
Well, that's
And another creep wave to be
Phoenix
cut.
Middle tower is under
Only cast swag one
MTB.
time this game, right?
Yeah, he did. That was top when probably the least amount of need for it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he was predicting that he wouldn't really be able to cast many eggs as Yamato looking for the puck. Phase shift out.
Horus. Yeah, he's
Materasu
actually
is protecting the
close.
wave. Should pipe it, probably.
Oh, one flag bearer creep. Arrow lands. Oh! Dude!
So
This is, I
annoying.
like... This is just stupid.
Dire's top tower.
I'm very impressed with how they're doing this.
It really is impressive. Because another wave silences the Shadow Demon. Dude, what the hell?
Mirana is in the bottom lane, so he'll cut that wave. Weaver's in the top lane. He's actually pushing the tier 2 tower.
Tower is under attack.
They have
he's-
to bodyguard the bottom creeps, otherwise they won't be able to do anything. This time, they will be able to reach the Radiant base.
Aegis is expiring though. This could be the best fight possible here. Let's see what they can cook.
Tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, the problem is they need to... Well, they actually drag the creeps back, blow them up. They lose a set of racks, but if they keep this up, there's no... Okay, they're actually going to TP back. Centaur Stomp comes in. They lose that Aegis, of course. Sunray did a decent amount of damage. The melee racks are the big target here. Can they go in for a kill? Arrows flies out, but is not going to connect. MTD has no Dream Coil, just used it.
Okay.
And now they are going to go out and do the exact same thing again.
Yeah, looks like that's their plan until this Weaver is 25, right? You're gonna need Shard plus the talent for this Weaver to really feel online. Although, as I say that, they're gonna smoke. It is gonna be daytime, so we're gonna have some vision advantage potentially as the smoke breaks.
Amaterasu on the Timbersaw. He's got this Crimson Guard, Kaya Sanj, Pipe of Insights going Scythe next. They just smoke forward. Weaver actually does need the Shard for
Yeah.
a lot of... like, it does so much more damage on the hero. He managed to secure it.
They're still cutting the wave in the mid lane. Just unable to stop this puck, this Weaver. Even though that's a catapult wave, like, we probably would have liked to have it.
Jump in, but it gets dodged. Scam dropping low. There's Phoenix, who is dead once again. Time to get an A on this. He just dies in one fell swoop. Nukimati on the run. They're trying to get the damage out. Nukimati is in trouble. No way out of the X-Mark combo. They finally get the control in onto the Enchantress. Is it going to be enough? Scam is staying alive. No! Finally, he does drop with the usage of the Dream Coil there. But MTD now on the run. They spent all of that effort to kill off an Enchantress. And now MTD in a world of hurt.
They did cut
Dodges
the wave though.
damage.
So
Has
even if
Blink.
they kill this puck, there is no way.
Bottom lane, they need to kill that wave quick.
Is under attack.
Because no one's cutting the bottom creeps.
True, true. And it's gonna go through. Alright, they might be able to poke. The Elk's not there though. The Elk stop. I guess he can go mid now. No coil for 34. This is a big cooldown.
Okay. There's the tier 1 tower. Tier 3 tower in mid gone. Range racks, melee racks next. They have a fortification if they want to defend. Scam is not there just yet. Just TP'd in on the gateway. Weaver's on the side. Center Stomp on the Alchemist. Arrow lands as well. The burn doesn't really do that much. Monkeys Forever needs to be careful because he takes a heap of damage. Ghost Ship is going to connect. Yamato with the Sun. Monkeys Forever is dead. No buyback available on the Centaur.
Boris.
And dragged back on the puck with the Scythe of Ice. Yopaj. The puck needs to try and stay and get out. There's the Phoenix Egg onto Amaterasu. Timber Chain back to safety. And the Weaver doesn't have any damage, really.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
I mean, with the BKB on cooldown, there's no way you can defend this. This might be megas. They do have one glyph, so maybe you can buy time for the center to spawn, but no egg, no coil. Stolar Flat is really their only hope, but with no BKB on the Weaver, you're not gonna right-click that much. I guess you can cut the waves, but I don't even know what to do.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It looks like it's
Radiant structures are
done and dusted here. There's going to be a jump in, center stomp onto, again, the Timbersaw, but he is so incredibly tanky. And the Centaur is significantly less so. There's going to be a stampede forward. Still no Dream Coil available. Yopaj on the disengage. Can they fall back and try and reset on Shopify side? Yopaj's actually dropping very low to Boris, but Boris needs to be careful. Time-lapse has been used, so that's going to be on cooldown right now. On the side, Hellscream is almost dead. MTD, can he chase him down? Yopaj's not even tickling death. Boris is nearby, but finally they lose Yopaj. 8 kill streak taken by MTD. And they're struggling so much to find the supports. MTD is going to get controlled. Scam with a triple kill, because of course, Scam gets a triple, almost gets the quad there. And that should be game 1 in favor of Shopify.
Yeah, looked... I mean, it didn't look great, but I think they were able to like control the waves in the mid game in a pretty impressive way, so that was cool. But you know, with their draft, they just had to do so much better in lanes, and I thought they were going to be able to do it. First blood on the Centaur, with the Alk actually feeding first blood, which is huge. The Weaver, 24 pick was supposed to do a bit better. Just, I think they got outplayed in the lanes, to be honest.
Phoenix Egg does get used. They don't really have a way to get rid of it. Boris bought back, but there is... Yeah. What are you going to do against the Timbersaw with the Crimson? Okay, maybe now. He went a bit too deep. Hellscream does have, of course, the disruption save in case it's needed. Even disseminate, so that he returns all the damage you tried to deal. Next game, ban Shadow Demon.
Yep, I think we
probably
learned our lesson.
ban Enchantress
Oh!
as well. Haha, scam. Oh, Hurricane Pike damage. Pretty neat.
Radiant's top barracks are under
The fact that you can go 4-4-0 on Enchantress and not be punished, that should never be the case. Oh, jump in onto the Alchemist. They're trying to defend. One last hurrah. Boris is going to get stun locked, and yes, he is dead. Oh no, does get the time lapse off, but realistically, there's nothing you can do.
Good attempt there. They tried their best. I think their mid game was solid, but it's hard to play that draft when you're playing from behind. They are supposed to do a bit better. I think the biggest problem was the Shadow Demon. Honestly, like they were killing that Weaver over and over again. I heard it was just not supposed to fall Demon. So
That's I guess late game, but probably after you're level 25, so that you can't your ulti can't get removed.
prepare for battle.
And the one big plus that you have is that they don't have like a big SF kind of hero on their side that gets MKB and 3-shots you. I think normally that's when range is the weakest, when the enemy has a MKB hero.
True.
And like you can't even go anywhere close to the team fight because you just get blown up.
But there will be like lasso concoction, right? Once you have blink on both the Batrider and the Alk, this Wind Ranger is going to be really sad. I'm going to have to like BKB for a lasso if you're fast enough.
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely things that can go horribly wrong. I think it's pretty okay. The Wind Range is like, it's not even that the Wind Range is the most important. They does get a nice couple of buffs, of course, with the Tusk drinking buddies and the Alacrity buff. But the Timbersaw, like realistically speaking, Timbersaw might just be enough to deal enough damage this game anyway.
Yeah. I mean, you still want to pick the best carry regardless of having this Timber, right? But yes, I agree. It's such a good Timber game. And game 1 wasn't even that good of a Timber game, and they still just absolutely destroyed.
Yeah. he played it really well, and no reason why you wouldn't go for it. Round number 2, they let it through. He's up against 2 strength heroes and a universal hero that builds reasonably tanky. So it's always nice to have that good old whirling death spam.
We'll see if GRIN Esports is going to be able to bounce back. If not, we might be watching Apex versus Shopify in the next series. Because Apex did win their game 1 as well.
Yep, that's of course also coming up soon. Is the last series of the day. Winner of this match will be facing, well, the one that we're going to be covering will be the winner of this, facing up against, I'm drawing a blank right now.
Wait, who? You mean the loser? Who's the loser?
Apex.
Yes, yeah.
Apex Genesis, yeah. Those will be playing up against each other, and then on the other stream will be Nouns versus the winner of the match that is going on right now. Which,
Wait.
I mean, there's pretty much 4 teams that you kind of expect to make it through. Wait, now I'm getting confused. Yeah, Shopify,
No.
Apex Genesis
Fart
here,
is playing
Nouns.
Nouns, and the winner here plays.
Oh yeah,
the winner of
Fart.
Apex versus
Sorry, yeah. I'm completely confused. Everything's weird.
Yeah, just a brain fart. It's okay.
Is under attack.
It's late. Well, it's not. It's actually reasonable. It's 11 p.m. So I'll take that as put that in my back pocket. Next match is gonna start at 2 a.m. Then I'm gonna have to pull it back out. But that's what we got energy
that is,
for. Of course.
11. That's usually the time you wake up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's yeah.
Or am I lying here?
Nah, you're lying. I do tend to. I wake up at like 9 a.m. probably 8 a.m. in the morning normally, because I always have my blinds open so the sun shines right on my face in the morning.
Oh, I did that in the past. Like I was terrible at waking up, and I used to do it. Now I'm so old that I cannot sleep more than 6 hours. So I actually do close them, or else I will sleep 3 hours because I cannot sleep. It's awful. Like I
wake up like
sleep
6
fast.
times during the night, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. I can't stay sleeping for longer. Like I actually get to sleep fast, but it never lasts as long as I would like.
I don't sleep fast. I sleep very slowly, and then I wake up 50 times. Oh, Amaterasu dropping low. Is gonna get first blooded by EMP. Shadow Demon Gaming, baby. Shadow Demon Gaming.
We let it through.
He's taking a lot of damage. Boris trying to help out. EMP is gonna get taken down in a trade. That was a very sad trade, by the way. He was there being right-clicked the entire time, and Boris was like, "Creeps, bro. I ain't gonna focus on helping you. Get out way."
Very nicely done by Hellscream. He played a really good game 1, and also gets to play this high skill hero. Plus can definitely do a lot of funny stuff with the snowball and the shard placement, and now even the drinking buddies. Dude, drinking buddies couriers, like, you just gotta remove that from the game. I think that's so dumb.
Wait, Drinking Buddy works on couriers?
It does. It does.
Wow.
Yeah, you can
That
literally
I did
just
not know.
have your courier nearby in the fog and go through terrain. It's so good.
Can you hookshot courier?
I don't think so. Maybe that's a buff to Clockwork that you can add.
Oh,
spread
the
couriers
snowball
around.
dodge.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
my
perfectly
God.
done. That was so well done by Hellscream. The disruption caught the Timber Saw, so he was a lot of damage. So there was no unstable concoction to be thrown. Tusk goes in the snowball, waits until he gets out of the disruption, grabs Amaterasu inside, waits for the alchemist to get stunned. Fantastic stuff coming out from
Did you trade
the
bottom?
Tusk. Yeah, those
Damn.
are supports. Nobody cares about them.
So
But
big
yeah, they're all over the place right now. Amaterasu now taking down EMP. And Boris is really struggling on the Alchemist. He's landing against Timbersaw. You're gonna struggle. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it. Maybe the possibility of a flex there, but unwilling to do that as this TP. Is it going to be fast enough? They have a disruption. Probably. Okay, not necessary.
Yeah, they do manage to keep it just perfectly fine. Boris, however, in terms of net worth, I mean, he's not the worst, but that's just because of his GPM innate.
Yeah, did start with 300 gold. Not looking super hot.
Even Yopaj in mid, 10 denies on the Voker, so he has a full level ahead of MTD. Bottom lane though, I'm like missing a lot because now they're fighting top lane again. Boris is being chased and is going to get taken down. That one goes to Hellscream. EMP is going to be the next target. Scam dragging him back with the Wild Wing Ripper. Shadow Poison stacks getting dodged here neatly, and EMP. Oh, Scam does get hit by the third, but the kill gets secured, and Amaterasu now on a killing spree.
Yeah, I think we learned something here. Do not pick melee carry with Timbersaw being open against Amaterasu. He is willing to play this hero no matter the position in the draft. And I'll be honest, this mid lane, I don't think it should be this favor to Yopaj. Like, Voidspur is actually very good against range heroes. And if they can get that mana back, oh no, MTD, the tree is not enough.
Yopaj, you know, Yopaj is my idol. Last game as well on the Kunkka, he did really well against the puck. He's just, you know, it's good to see him back in action. It's been a while since I've seen Yopaj really dominate the mid lane.
Yeah, we'll see how good they're gonna look when they start to play the bigger boys, which is pretty much nouns, right? I think the conversation is still pretty much nouns versus Shopify. But so far, that's a dead courier and 2k goal lead. So, you know, you have an Alk, 2k goal behind. This is a bit worrisome. The good thing is the Void Spirit did get his level 6, so that is the hero that can cut some slack, create some rotations. But he might be dead.
Disrupted. He does pop his ulti, trying to get as much damage out of it as possible. He is actually staying alive for the time being. 3 Shadow Poison stacks. Needs a 4th to actually take him down. The 4th is going to connect. 4, is it going to be enough? No, actually, he needs 5. He does die, because EMP hits it, and they do manage to find the kill. They do, in the meantime, lose the Void Spirit once again.
Exactly, and this could be
Gateway.
a dead...
Oh, back to Fountain.
Okay.
They could have also stolen the enemy's Wisdom Rune, but Fountain.
Boris is level 4, and he's 4th
No,
in net
5
worth.
now. So
Never mind. Never mind.
gotta keep staying on point right there. But yeah, he's absolutely getting destroyed. Yopaj level 8.5.
Very sad. And that Timbersaw does have Arcane Boots and Soul Ring. No mana just now, but with... Ooh. Okay. Some
Rasu.
TP's coming.
This is a big kill if they can secure it. And they should be able. He didn't have much mana or HP for that matter. Bottom lane, there's going to be a catch onto MTD. Void Spirit, not again. There's a snowball chase. He actually doesn't move, but is healing up nicely. Sunstrike's not going to connect, but the Yamato Wind Ranger charging forward is going to be enough to secure the kill. Monkeys Forever is going to be hunted down with the alacrity buff. Yopaj does a lot of damage, and the kill is secured for Yopaj because he's our idol, and tier 1 tower bottom is going to be the target. This is an Alk lineup, 3k behind in 9 minutes time.
Yeah, Drinking Buddy's Alacrity, this Wind Ranger with literally no items. I mean, this is a universal hero with Arcane Boots, Gloves of Haste, still doing enough damage. As Boris actually might be skipping his Soul Ring just because of how far behind he is. He really needs to finish that Radiance.
Yeah, that's going to be a minimum 15 minutes, it seems. Especially with the way they're chasing, it might actually be more... Wild Wing Ripper. Right? Yeah, no, they're... I mean, even if you make stacks, they're going to get stolen at this stage of the game. Drag back onto EMP. They're aggressively hunting. This time, they don't really have... They can do a couple of creep wave cutting with the Bat Rider. Void Spirit's okay at it, but it's not great.
Can Yopaj get it?
MTD on the disengage. Ice shards block, but with the disseminate.
They're going.
Oh, he actually has no spells left. He already used both Astral Steps. MTD dropping low. There's going to be the Uber TP in. Monkeys Forever looking for a catch. MTD, there's more TPs coming out. The nice damage coming out. Yamato with the ulti trying to punch out the damage, but he still is very low in terms of his damage output just yet. Disruption's going to hold him in place. Demonic Purge. He gets Snowball saved right now by Hell. What the? Okay, he is still going to die. That was still an insane Snowball save attempt.
Yeah, it was really good. Creep was literally dying there. It does mean that you lose the Tusk on top of it. His Underlord very happy with the double kill. He was having a terrible time just like everyone else on the side of GRIN. So he's going to be satisfied with this. 3 deaths on the Wind Ranger, right? And we didn't even get to talk about the Dispel just yet. That 124 pick from Shopify, that's really the one thing that could be their Achilles heel this game.
Yeah, the Demonic Purge really does show that when Ranger can't play, if like you need Lincolns. It's that simple. You're gonna need Lincolns this game. But, yeah, you know, it's also good against the Bat Rider and Alchemist anyway, so.
I mean, you can still break the Lincolns for BKB though, right? It really doesn't feel great at all.
But again, is the Wind Ranger the real carry? No.
Doesn't look like it.
It's Yopaj and Amaterasu this game. They're sacrificing Tomato pretty much. Like, I'm not sacrificing, they're just not making sure he gets like 50 million stacks or something ready.
That's the funniest sacrifice, right? You're 24, you're picked to sacrifice, okay? Just so the game is entertaining. And that's a amplified damage here with a Mate Slayer. So Yopaj will be doing a lot of damage, and they can find Ukumari on the left side. Hello.
Oh, so much damage. Amplified damage alacrity. He does over 300 damage with those two.
Yeah.
He also went for the Mage Slayer, which is really annoying to deal with. Because the Void Spirit's damage output is going to be non-existent. Honestly, everyone, they're just basically magic damage based at the moment.
Yeah, besides the Alk, is all spell damage. I mean, even the Shadow Demon and the Bat Rider. So, really, it does make a lot of sense. Makes him tankier. And he's going for another one. TP's bottom. Amplified damage didn't wear off, but maybe you can find MTD.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Does give up.
Yeah. MTD is going for his first item Ags. 13 minutes in, he doesn't have, like, he has a couple of smaller items because he needs to stay alive, but he doesn't actually have an item.
They're baiting MTD.
Oh, there's going to be a gateway in response. Fiend's Gate, Monkeys Forever with EMP. They get the jump. Yopaj would be a huge kill. Hellscream is out of range. He tries to snowball save, and he gets it onto the creeps as well.
Beautiful.
But
lane break, though.
Is it going to be enough? No, they will be able to get the kill secured with the lasso kill coming in. Scam is trying to man fight, but they are a little bit overwhelmed. There's no Demonic Purge at the very least for Yamato, but he's going to get stunned up. They need the Timber Saw. He has the TP, doesn't have a lot of mana. Is not moving.
Jackals, good snowball.
Okay,
TP from
finally
Timber.
he goes for the TP. It's a little bit
it's
late
gonna
to
be a
the
lot of
party,
damage.
but can he get the damage in? Finds it first, looks for the rest, looking for more. Boris, can he be able to get caught here? Would be huge if the Alchemist does falter. They have Shackle Shot available, so he can't even go for the TP attempt. The damage is there, and a double kill for the Timber Saw. I'm wondering why he took so long for TPing.
I think he was waiting for his Arcane Boot Sovereign cooldown. Like when I clicked, he had 10 seconds. So once it was getting ready, he TP'd.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because he was gonna TP and had nothing, right? So yeah, and at the end of the day, he also baited them deeper as well.
Yeah, that's true. They did bait them pretty deep into the dive.
Because like he was showing the lane without mana, they cannot know the cooldown of the Arcane Boots and Soaring, so maybe they got baited. Some stacks being done by Nukumati. He's gonna die to stacks.
Okay, nice little steal. 5k net with lead now for Shopify. Nutrasu going pipe. Yopaj, Hurricane Pike. Yamato, of course, Leipnir. Boris is Radiance is 15 minutes in, still not done. He's 1,000 gold away.
Oh, that is awful. That's
MTD,
not ideal.
Rast back even more. And the problem is, look at how aggressively they're playing. They're making sure Boris can barely get any farm going.
Oh, nice fall off the mark.
Able to get that catch at least.
And they will find a ward, so it will be removed.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Still looking really bad. I mean, the Zunderlord, he did go for the Atos, by the way. We did talk about it, so kudos to Monkeys Forever. I think that's the right build. But getting the right catch is the problem. I guess with the blink now being done on the Bat Trader, this could be prime time for them to go for a cool play.
Eternal Spring.
Alchemist, yeah. His courier is also dead for another 50 seconds, so that doesn't help. Like, everything adds up.
Yeah, it's terrible. I guess he could TP to his own outpost if he wants to, but wants to save that one. Very valuable at the moment.
At least have the money for it in a second. Underlord. He did. Monkeys Forever did go for the Rod of Atos, so.
I literally said that, but.
Okay, sorry. My mind is.
It is. Oh,
I swear that might be the reason why I pressed on him. You know when sometimes someone says something and you're like, what? And then 2 seconds later you realize what they said? I think I had that.
Maintaining Atos for me. Yep. That's
I will use that as an excuse. But Boris is gonna get caught. Boris punch in control. Boris is dead. Yopaj gets another kill. What's he on? 7-1-3. This build's not even aggressive. Oh, Amaterasu very low in mid, but nice Gleipnir catch from Yamato with the ulti coming in. They find 2 kills. MTD on the run. Snowball is going to chase him. Tornado not going to connect. MTD still trying to disengage. Power shot slows him down a little bit. Sunstrike comes in, but Shackle shot as well. That's
nasty.
What are you going to do?
That's very nasty. And now Yamato did finish his Leipnir. Going for a shard, huh? Interesting approach. We don't see Shard and Wind Ranger carried at all. I guess it works well with the EMP. It works well with the Tusk Shards as well. Can pull them through the Shard.
It's, I guess, he knows he's the support anyway. I mean, I'm saying that. He's second in net worth. But yeah. I mean, if you combo it later with the Evoker Shard, it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's so good. I do like carries that buy early shards. It really grinds my gears when you have like a...
Yes, Fear.
Minute 57. Yeah. I mean, Fear is old. Like, he doesn't know shards exist.
Yeah,
you know,
true. Old
carries...
Fear doesn't know. Oh, Tornado catch onto Boris. And the Alchemist, there's just surrounded by enemies. Nukamati does have his blink on the Batrider, though. So maybe a good play. Monkeys?
Well...
Okay, let's TP on the... in the middle of next to Timbersaw primarily, like, sure, cool. I mean, nothing can go wrong.
That hero into the Timbersaw, so I guess they were expecting that. Oh, Nukamati. The damage of that Evoker is crazy.
Dropping low. That damage from the Evoker is enough. In response, Yopaj, he's being hunted here. There's a Demonic Purge as well, but he should be just fine. EMP Sunstrike's not going to connect, but Hellscream is there to block any retreat. Ice Shards block. Indeed, Boris comes out, throws out the stun, gets a 2-man stun. In response, jumping from MTD. A lot of damage being dealt, but still, is there even enough to get rid of the cores? They finally find Hellscream, but they just, like, MTD still doesn't have his Ags done.
Oh, what a tornado, bro.
That was disgusting from Yopa.
Wow.
Okay, that's a highlight right there. Clip that, please. The four-staff to
damn.
sideways tornado. That's sexy.
Yeah, that was really good. Gets the kill. 14k goal lead. The Elk has a Radiance. You know, that's something. But this is looking nasty. And, you know, this game, I think the advantage that you have of the Wind Ranger, despite all the counters, is when you're ahead, you actually get to just posture and hit the tower, right? With the Alchemist in game 1, it does take much longer. The hero, you know, it isn't as comfortable hitting towers early on.
Yeah, definitely the case. I mean, what does it? Oh, lasso drag. They find the Wind Ranger. The support is dead. And in comes Scam, the core, trying to get some right clicks off. But yeah, Scam doesn't even drop anywhere close to death. Amaterasu, same story. They're full HP. They get the kill onto Nukumati. They haven't lost anything. There's even full mana on Scam. He's pumped. Look at those impetus hits coming out. Blow him up. Scam gets a double. Amaterasu now on, has to be careful. Has 4 Shadow Poison debuff stacks, but goes back in and bye-bye. Monkeys forever. Last but not least, shut down. Triple kill for Scam, triple kill for Amaterasu, and that is, you know, those are your actual cores of this game. That's the big heavy carry. GG gets called. No surprise. They got destroyed in game number 2. And that means that the Shopify side continues on in the upper bracket with GRIN Esports dropping down to the lower bracket.
Exactly.
And